Well, I'm sure you've heard the sad news reports of a young infant being discarded by its mother. Well, for one Southern California woman, turning around this tragic scenario has become her greatest mission. J.R. Ibarra has this week's California Profile.
It's not the usual memorial park that most of us are used to seeing. But then again, the young inhabitants of this park are not typical of those who've passed on early in life. The Garden of Angels in Yucaipa is the final resting place for newborn babies that have been tragically discarded by their often desperate and despairing mothers. This very unique memorial garden is the creation of Debi Faris, an everyday mom who was prompted by the tragic story of a newborn baby boy that was discarded along a Southern California freeway.
Well, I was in my kitchen one evening making dinner for my 3 children, and a story came on the television news about a newborn baby boy being found in a duffel bag, and he had been thrown alongside the freeway in Los Angeles. And for me, I just couldn't get the thought of that child out of my mind. I just knew I had to do something. It was kind of a turning point in my life to stop and say yes, that I'm going to do something for this child to honor him and value him and give him a little bit of love and dignity and a name, or just to keep going in my busy life. And I choose to stop.
Debi's heart reacted quickly with the creation of Garden of Angels and Safe Arms, Safe Haven for Newborns. Since that time, she has helped spearhead what's known as the Safe Haven Law to prevent newborns from being casually discarded.
In 2001, we really pushed hard for a law, the state law, that allows for a desperate mother to be able to take her newborn baby to a hospital or a fire station instead of taking her baby to a trash can and throwing it away because she's scared and desperate, and she's kept her pregnancy a secret, and she just wants to get rid of her secret. We created that law so that she has a safe place. It's safe, it's legal, and it's confidential to be able to take your baby there.
More than 300 babies have been safely given over since the inception of this law. And young Madison Doherty, or Maddie as she's more affectionately known, is a shining example of how this law has prevented young lives from being carelessly discarded. And no one is more grateful than Maddie's adoptive mom.
Ever since we got her 7 years ago, she's just been just wonderful. She's completed our family. So we just have enjoyed having her in our life and making her part of our family, and just watching her grow and develop into the little girl that she is now. So, and just the Garden of Angels and the Safe Surrender Law has given her that opportunity, or else she, who knows where she could have been.
Captain Jay Davenport from the Rancho Cucamonga Fire Department was part of the responding team that safely received Maddie from her young mother 7 years ago.
It's always good to see her. It's not the first time I've seen her. Michelle, her mother, lives in town, and when she was about 3 years old, she first contacted me. So I've been seeing her grow up for about the last 4 years, and I just love seeing her all the time. They come by the station every few months, and I see her, and every time I see her, it's kind of almost like your own little daughter, because I saw her right when she was first born, and it's just fantastic to see her growing, and it's a success story of the whole program that the state has set up.
All the players of this unique saga reunited at Fire Station 174 in Rancho Cucamonga for a very special presentation by Stater Brothers Charities. According to Stater Brothers CEO Jack Brown, supporting the work of the Garden of Angels is something they just had to be part of.
Well, it isn't often that we have a chance to see the end results of the charity of Stater Brothers. We give $15 million a year to the communities we serve. But here in Rancho Cucamonga this morning, we're able to see this beautiful young woman who was a survivor in a program designed by Debi Faris to be sure that every child has a chance in life. And I'm thrilled to be here and to be able to be a part of this.
The next major goal for Debi and her organization is the creation of a home for young women facing a crisis pregnancy. But till that time, she will continue her mission of preserving the lives of little ones like Maddie.
There's a little group that they call themselves the Living Angels, and that's what she is, and that's what the rest of the children that were safely surrendered, that's what we call them.
From Rancho Cucamonga, this is J.R. Ibarra.
And if you'd like more information about the work of Garden of Angels Foundation and Safe Arms for Newborns, you can log on to gardenofangels.org or go to our website, californialifehd.com.